unwrap the gate using a pair of scissors. Be careful not to scratch the paintwork. Before checking the ground level, check that the dimensions of the sides of the gate are compatible with the dimensions and width of the pillars. Check the verticality of the pillars. Begin by positioning the bottom hinge in relation to the pillar. Position the hinge with the help of a wedge of around 2 mm. Then locate the position of the hinge and drill. Use appropriate screws and dowel pins for the material of your pillar and screw in place. Put the washer on the hinge pin. Position the door wing on the pin of the bottom hinge. Using a wedge of around 22 mm minimum, keep the gap between the door wing and pillars identical at the top and bottom. Place 2 tapered wedges to adjust the level of the door wing. Check the verticality of the gate. Position the upper hinge and mark its position. Then drill on the upper part of the marking you have made. Peg and do not completely screw in place. Leave the hinge loose for mounting the door wing. Ensure that the 22 mm wedge is in place and tighten the position of the hinge pin using 2 spanners. Screw the upper hinge in place. Put the handle spindle on and then one of the handles. Screw the second handle in place. Slot the handle cover on. To install a second door wing, repeat the same mounting steps. Peg and screw in place. Put the washer on the hinge pin. Position the door wing on the hinge. Mark out the position of the upper hinge. Drill, peg and screw in place without fully tightening. Using tapered wedges, adjust the alignment of the door wings. Adjust if necessary. Ensure that the gap between the 2 door wings is identical at the top and bottom. Finish screwing the hinges in place. Slot the hinge cover on. To position the center shoe, use a chalk line. Attach the shoe according to the indications. Mark, peg and screw in place. Adjust the rear stop of the shoe. Determine the position of the gate catches for maximum opening as suits you. Tighten the bumpers.